Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy HipHopGamer. I really want to talk to you guys about PlayStation Now. Um, I'm blown away by the service. I think PlayStation Now is incredible. Seriously, it's obviously the Netflix of video games. You know what I'm saying? But I truly feel that the business decision that Sony is going with in terms of this whole renting the video games, I feel is bullshit, and PlayStation Now will fail if they keep this going. So, you remember when Microsoft did the DRM and how people was pissed off about that or whatever? Prepare for that same type of energy to come again with the PlayStation Now service. It is an embarrassment to the gamers in the game industry, and it's an insult with the way they're going with this business model if they keep it this way from what we're experiencing with this beta right now. Seriously. First off, ain't no way in the world you're gonna charge me $5 to play a video game for 4 hours. You're gonna charge me $5 to play a certain game for 4 hours? Really? That is bullshit. Then on top of that, these are PS3 games, PS2 titles, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these games that they got on PlayStation Now, games like Enslaved right now, you could probably get for $10 in the bargain bin. $10. $10. So you're going to charge me $5 for 4 hours? When I could probably get the entire game for the rest of my life for $10? Really? I might as well just keep my PS3, keep my regular PS2, and just play my games like I did back in the day. I might as well just do that. PlayStation Now is a service designed to give us value because the backwards compatibility couldn't exist with the PlayStation 4 in terms of using the PS3 and PS2 disc. So you're supposed to be giving us a value. This is a fucking ripoff. Are you serious, Sony? I love Sony. I love gaming, period. But I call bullshit when I call bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Normally, I would say this for a Shots Fired episode and stuff like that. But this needs to be said now. And I actually got something else designed for Shots Fired. So stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, it's an embarrassment. Like, it really hurts me. Like, seriously, to see them do this. Because this is highway robbery right now. You know what I'm saying? With the business model. So you mean to tell me for 90 days, for 3 months, I gotta pay like $30 for a game to have for I'm paying $30 to play a game for 3 months? I can go to the bargain bin and get Final Fantasy 13-2 for probably cheaper than $30 and keep it for the rest of my life. Just to play it on PlayStation 4? That's bullshit. It's not like you're making the game better graphically and it's a remastered thing and you want... No, it's none of that. It's the same game. If anything, it may be a little bit worse because you're streaming it. So it's based off your connection. So if you got a great connection, you'll get roughly the same thing that you get when you playing it off a disc. But when this PlayStation Now gets available to everyone and everybody start using it and it's based off connection, not everybody has the same connection. You know what I'm saying? So you will get some downgrades in video quality. You might get downgrades in sound quality. So you're going to charge me that much money for something that potentially could be downgraded because of connection issues? Really? This is horrible on Sony's part. Now, I'll give props when props due. Sony has been on a tear ever since February 20th, 2013 when they first announced the PlayStation 4. They've been on a tear. They've been doing roughly everything right, flawlessly, all the way up to launching now. But PlayStation Now, if they release this to the public with this rental service, it's over. Honestly, right now, I gave away a ton of PlayStation Now codes over the E3 period. You know what I'm saying? People loving it, playing it, and stuff like that. But right now, as a gamer, when I turn my PlayStation Now on, right now, when I turn it on, and I see Enslaved, I see Sonic CD, and I see all these cool games, and I want to play them. But the moment I see $2.99 for 4 hours or $10 for 14 days, when I see that, I get discouraged. It makes me not want to use the platform. It's ugly to me. You know what I'm saying? So as of right now, PlayStation Now has no use for me. I don't use it no more. I go there, I look at the games, and I'm like, wow, they got some cool games in there. Too bad I'm not gonna play them. Too bad I'm not gonna experience PlayStation Now, because I'll be damned if I pay anything for PlayStation Now. But here's what I do recommend. I recommend, just like Netflix, since this is technically the Netflix of gaming, what I do recommend is that they go the Netflix route, meaning $8 a month, $10 a month, probably at the most. Or just roll it into the PlayStation Plus and have a PlayStation Plus Diamond package where it adds these extra features. So instead of $50 a year, I'll pay $60 a year. I'll pay an extra $10 a year for PlayStation Plus if PlayStation Now becomes a part of it, and I can just play every game when I want, as long as I want, if there's a subscription service. If PlayStation Now was just a part of PlayStation Plus, that'd be great. Or if PlayStation Now was $10 a month and they had hundreds of games you could play at any given moment, and it was all just free to play, you just pick them and choose them and play them for $10 a month, even that'd be great. A better deal would just make PlayStation Plus $10 more and just roll PlayStation Now into it, and it's a part of the package. That's one option. Or another option would be to have PlayStation Now as a standalone, service for $10 a month, $8 to $10 a month, and then you got my money, you got my service, you got my time. It's a wrap. You gotta think about this, Sony. We're living in the social media world today. Social media is bigger than everything, just like games is the biggest form of entertainment. You guys know that. That's why you guys are so successful at what you're doing and the way you handle PlayStation 4. So you know this. And then you pull this shit? Really? No, it ain't working. I'm not supporting PlayStation Now if they're gonna release this the way it is from a business model standpoint. Because it's bullshit, it's insulting to gamers. This shit is worse than GameFly and it's worse than GameStop. It's worse than those two. And I mean, I like GameStop, I like GameFly, but in terms of comparison, this is worse than that. With GameFly, I can play any game that I want for a month, switch it out, do whatever I want for a month for one price. And if I decide to buy the game, it's like half the price or much cheaper. Like, you know what I'm saying? With GameStop, like, I know they prices is ridiculous when you want to trade something in or whatever. I know they can be ridiculous, but at least it's my game that I keep for life. It's not being rented. So at least my money is going to something that I own. You don't even own these games. Like, yo, it's embarrassing. It is truly an embarrassment, especially when you're on such a good run right now with the way you've been handling business. So I know you guys are looking for feedback. Here's some feedback for your ass. Change the business model. If not, PlayStation Now will now become dead. Bottom line. It's your boy HipHopGamer. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Anybody that has played PlayStation Now, is a great service, but that business model needs to change. Share your opinions. Let me know your thoughts. Speak to me, man, because this is wrong. This is just straight wrong, and it needs to change. And you know what? Hopefully we can make that change now, and hopefully Sony get the idea and get the big picture, because social media is definitely going to speak about this. And when they launched PlayStation, they spent $380 million to secure this service. If they want any return on that investment, they better reevaluate right now, this business model. If not, then I just can't support PlayStation Now. I wouldn't even use it. There's no need for me to use it.